Hello. How are you? I'm doing just fine. Just about to pop some hydrogen, and you know what that means. It's time. So we gotta finish this game. I need to finish it. I wasn't allowed to drink that yet. I'm sorry. To those of you who are keeping track, I wasn't allowed to do that. All right. We're on the house level. It looks like we got two more after the house level. So, this one's gonna be a pain. Um, but you know, I'm back. I'm fresh. Had a little break. I needed to do a bunch of stuff, so I just didn't record some episodes for a while. You know how it is, doing stuff and things. You know, sometimes it's like, I just look at it. I look at these fireballs and these moles, the moles that own the government. Man, they're just not aligned. They're not aligned with my thoughts and ideals. You know? So, you know. But anyway, while I was gone, I pretty much just worked, you know. That's about it, dude. Honestly, I just worked. Pretty cool, right? Did a barbecue, had like a cookout with the fam. That was cool. Saw my cousin who doesn't live around here no more. So that was nice. What if I just hold space? Did I try this? I think I tried this before, right? Yeah, I did. Okay. But yeah. Dude. I feel like sometimes it's impossible spacing, but that's just like probably me being bad. Not using like the, left button, only holding right stubbornly, as I have throughout the whole game basically. Like right there, I don't know how to do that one. Like if you're holding this house in real life, would you turn around? No. And so I'm just simulating my reality. But anyway, oh my god, I would have made it. Would have made that one. Now if I had the armor on this level, I feel like I'd just be able to win faster. So that was a good run. Good run. But I don't have the armor on this level. So dude, what do I normally talk about? How dissolved is my hydrogen? I need a hydrogen can. One second, we gotta look at the hydrogen next step. Alright. Nice and white. This water was clear. Yeah, it's good stuff. It doesn't get easier. I mean, it's not like it's bad. It doesn't taste like rancid or anything. It just tastes like metal. It's magnesium in it, I'm pretty sure. Like, just looking at the ingredients, just magnesium. And that makes hydrogen in water, apparently. So it's like, you can eat magnesium. Oh my god, dude, that was the run! Where's the fire coming out, by the way? Where does the fire come from? The earth? Why is the earth spewing out fire? This is a volcanic event. I have many questions. But, you know. So anyway. You know, I've been having this, these moments of, stress. You know, starting a new job, working at a place that, like, seems like it would be, like, really cake maybe not cake, but just seems like it'd be a good fit. And then you go there, and it's like they do things so. I'm being very vague, but they do things so backwards in a sense. Not backwards. Imagine, let's just say like you're a welder, okay? You weld things, and like you know how to set your gas, you know how to set your wire, you know how to like do a bead, do a line, do whatever, right? You know how to do it. Awesome. And you've been doing it for a while, okay? And then you go to a place, and they're like, yeah, so you're going to use the same welder you've been using forever. You're going to be using all this other stuff. But then they, like, open up, like, the back panel. The back panel in which, like, you were told, like, oh, it's not really important. Every once in a while you have to go back there and do something, but it's not really important. And they're like, no, we weld only using the back panel. And we don't hold the gun, the weld gun. We go ahead and we like have these like, you know, these tongs that we use, and it's like it works and it's interesting, but like I'm used to doing it by hand, whereas these people are like very scientific, I guess you could say. Like, yeah, we have a dial device that dials the exact position. It's like, but I've been welding by hand my whole life, and now you want me to weld. It's like I'm still setting the same parameters, I'm still doing the same things, but it's just like this added I don't want to call it nonsense. It is like cool, but it's like extra, and so like everything just takes extra time. But you know, that's enough about vague work. You know, but I just think it's interesting for me. Oh my god. It's like I have to jump over the fire, but I also need to jump over the hill. As God intended. He said, whenever he created man, he said, man will jump over a hill, and he will jump over fire. And the moles, they own the rest of it, because they live underground. Anyway, saw a movie recently. You saw this movie. It's called The Surfer with Nicolas Cage. I'm a fan of Nicolas Cage, not because he's a decent actor, but just all the movies that he's in are always like kind of interesting, and so I enjoy watching those. And so The Surfer came out. It was early. It was like a month or two ago, but we saw it. Like, it was just, you know, one of the backroom movies that aren't like featured anymore, but they still have tickets for it. Fun movie, really good. It's a psychological like horror, just a thriller, I guess. You're like, what's gonna happen next, you know? And like, there's certain parts where you're like, oh, this is all I ever wanted. You know, I don't want to spoil anything, but I guess the beginning of the movie is that Nicolas Cage, he grew up in Australia or something, and he wants to like bring his son back to his childhood house, which is like on a beach, very fancy house, and the locals don't like him, and so he kind of like has to like, he just wants to surf on the beach, and so he wants to get to that, you know. And some of the things that you look at and you're like, at what cost will you try to give your child what you had, even though they may not even want it, you know? That's a fun psychological question to ask yourself, you know what I mean? So, but back to the gameplay here. Dude, I wonder what the next level is going to be, because once I beat this one, it'll be the next level, and that'll be crazy. Also, I need to beat the hard mode dragon. That's something I have to do, which we'll see about that one. I beat dragon pretty quick. I'm pretty used to the dragon, though. The dragon was in, like, the first version of this game, and that was, eons ago now, but, that used to be, like, the hardest level. People would complain about it, but now it's kind of like, the boomerangs are tougher, but like once you get used to boomerangs, it's not hard. It's like if I were to keep playing this level for like an hour, like if this episode is me playing this for an hour, I might have to like seek therapy, but at the same time, you know, if I kept playing it, the next time I go to play this, I would be really good at it. So, but oh my god. If it was just the hills, this level would be too easy. So I see why the fireballs are there, but also, it feels like the fireballs are just so random. You know what I mean? That, I had to make an excuse as to why. Oh, dude, on one of the last videos, I think it was episode 12, there's a comment. Thank you for commenting, whoever you are, if you continue to watch. They're like, I spent 20 minutes watching this video, and I'm like, yeah, that was cool. Hey, if you watch this for 20 minutes, if your attention was held for 20 minutes, I think that that's awesome, that the video did that to you. You were hypnotized by whatever the hell was going on the screen, in an obscure-ish video game. That's cool. But, you know, hey, if you made it to the next episode, clearly, maybe there's something there for you. Oh. Dude, it's like someone could watch this and they'd probably, I bet people, they're watching this right now. And they're like, I could have beaten the level by now. I challenge you to go and beat the game. Faster than me. I bet you can do it. I suck. I bet you could do it, viewer. You could chug your hydrogen water and beat the level before I did. But you have to drink the hydrogen water because it makes you unconcentrate. You know? If I close my eyes a little bit, does this make the level easier? Is it better to, like, look... If you think about it, you, as the viewer, if you really, like, think about it, and, like, oh my god, come back to me on this, right? Is it easier for me to look at, like, right in front of character, okay, jump off the bridge, man, or is it better for me to kind of, like, okay, I gotta jump, and then, like, I look ahead to prepare myself for the next 3 jumps. Like, that one seemed uncompletable unless I let go of the right button, but we're not making good time unless we hold the right button. So, as I proceed to die for the 74th time. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, boy. But you know. Oh my god, dude, that's gross. Oh. Yeah, dude. So, here I am. Living life. Doing stuff. I don't know, you know, I should at some point look at the demographic of people who looked at my who got impressions on my video. I guarantee it's all like US, but if there isn't, that would be cool. Go post this in France or something. Oh my god, dude. But yeah. So, what if I dump the house? What if I just get rid of the house? I just sell the house and I start renting. What if that was an option? It's the same thing, but with a smaller building that I would have to do it with. Because it's just like a 2-bedroom apartment. That'd be cool. It's only like 600 square feet. Well, that would be a 1-bedroom max, I think. That'd be a studio apartment. But dude, anybody ever see that? There's those like apartments in New York where it's like, yeah, this is it, and it's like just a bed and like a mini fridge. They're like, yeah, this is $1,400 a month. Cheap for New York. Come on, guys. But you know, shit. I was thinking about like, what would I do after I beat this game? I don't know, because it feels like this game's gonna last me forever. Seeing as though I've already spent 15 minutes on one level, why would this? Like, persistently, I would play it and, like, be good. You know? I feel like after this, I need to, like, prove myself as a gamer, in a sense. And I need to, like, play another platformer game and be like, look, it's not me. I wasn't the one. Oh my god, that was the last one, wasn't it? That was the last one. The fire turned off. I just had to... I was, like, waiting for the fire, so I wanted to preemptively... Oh my god, dude. I'm just making up excuses, I'm sorry. Anybody ever play a fighting game? You make up a lot of excuses while you're playing it, but like every once in a while you'll look back and be like, yeah, but I kind of just didn't press the buttons right. So, or I thought that I could get away with XYZ, but you know, I didn't. So here I am, losing. Was there a level with moles so I could go talk to like the mole people and like have them turn off the hills? That'd be cool. There's like a mole level, and you like if you like befriended a mole by bringing him like a jar of worms, you could bring him. You could be like, oh hey, well on that one level you only have to deal with the fire. We can't stop the fire. The tax guy, you don't have to deal with either. You know. I have a feeling once I get to the bridge, something else is going to happen, and this is only like a quarter of the level. And I'm going to be like, oh, well, I want to cry a little bit. But, you know. Here we go. Ugh. Dude. I feel bad. You know? I feel really bad. People watch this and it's like I kind of want to just show like the one run. At the same time, I don't know. Like me ranting and raving could also be the point of me doing this. As well as the obviously Cody. One second. Oh my god, why was it so slow? But, obviously Cody needs the information, so he knows how people play his game. And the answer is, for me, very poorly. But at the same time, it's like, dude, you know, to make this more palatable for people to watch, it would be, like, cool, but at the same time, yeah, you know, people are watching it. I don't think I care too much about, like, the numbers right now. It's cool that people are watching it, though. So I guess I do care, but I'll say that I don't. I don't know. Holy shit. Come on. Oh. Dude, I swear to you, I have to beat this level today. I don't know why I'm so in a hurry to beat this. I do want to actually... One second. Okay. Take this. Ugh. I poured myself a nice cold Mexican Coca-Cola. I don't know if anybody's ever had that, but it's good. You know, I feel like I've had like kind of like a trash week. So I just, you know, sometimes you reward yourself with like little things like that. It's like, I don't really need it, but it's kind of good. It tastes good, so we're gonna do that. I put a lime in it, too. I just squeezed one in, but I think I put too much lime. I put half a lime in it. It's a little bit too much. There we go. But, in order to prove my gamerness, maybe someone should tell me what game I should play after, if ever, I beat this game. To prove that I know how to play a video game. Because I do feel like this is really bad. Anyone else could do this, with their eyes closed, actually. I think you could get the fireball pattern just off the noise. You know? Ugh. Nope. 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 Not happening. Nope. But anyway, I think that this would be the part that I would be like, okay, I would want to cut this. You know what I mean? Where anytime that I'm just like sitting here silently grinding away my life, by grinding this game, you know? Ugh, brother. Oh my god. What? But, I was thinking about just having ChatGPT play this one for me. Just get more advanced macros. Like I did for the pickup and pro levels. Here we go. Huh? Anyway, I visited the creator of the game in his Twitch. He was streaming, Soul Garden? Looks like a Dark Souls game. Looks pretty cool. I only saw like a few minutes of it, but just wanted to check in, say hi, tell him I was gonna record. And, he offered no advice of, how to beat this level. I didn't ask, but he should have just, you know, you should have known. This is what happened. But, you know. Okay, maybe I should, like, stop. No, wait. Okay, wait. I want to see something. How hard is it? Wait a second. Okay, well, so I have been a buffoon. Just don't hold the right button. You just have to jump over the fire and not hold right. Oh my god, dude. Only 23 minutes in. However, with the fireballs, you do have to still jump over them, and they still have bad, you know, positioning. Ugh. But, you know, once I get past the fireballs, dude, it's over. I can just settle down. Okay. This is gonna be interesting, because now I know this, I'm just gonna probably die 700 more times. Oh, I just need to let go there. Yeah. Yeah, I just checked to make sure none of the other buttons do things. They don't. But, see, like, okay, maybe I was still holding right as it came to the end of it. Here we go. Oh. Dude, that was the run. That's why the hills are, like, whack to jump over. I get it now. I understand. I'll take my neck itches. My nape. Do people call it the nape? That's what itched. Just that back part of your neck. Is that the name? Am I correct in saying this? Biology majors in the chat. I know you're in there. Go ahead and sound off. Let me know if the nape is the technical term, or if I'm just being like a weirdo with the nape thing. It's like, even though I know the secret now, I'm still like trying to jump over fireballs. If I can just jump over the fireballs, stand still, it'd be okay. Just like I was saying before, anybody else could do this way better than I could. And if you think you can, sound off in the comments below. I don't know. I don't know what to say, dude. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to tell you. You know, I fear, you know, I fear the world. No, I don't fear the world. I actually think, psychologically, I do believe that most people are good, and that most things are good in the world. I don't know what this has to do with anything other than it's the next topic that I'm talking about. But, I just thought, like growing up, I really thought most people look at things this way, but a lot of people do look at things very negatively, and it makes sense, dude, even if you're a negative person, right, and you look at things negatively, I feel like even those people, they try to do good, you know. There's like sociopaths out there, like, don't get me wrong, but you know, bruh. Here we go. Oh, that one I stopped and I should have kept going, maybe. I should have actually just timed my jump properly. Like, should I like beat like 100% like Mario 3 or something? 'Cause I feel like I could do that, and I would be able to do it in like a couple episodes, maybe, rather than the like. Maybe I'll do that just to prove to everyone and myself that I'm not a buffoon. Maybe I am, and maybe I play it and I realize that, like, oh wait, I've been wrong the whole time. And humanity is evil, and people are inherently evil, and I've been wrong. And maybe I'll recognize that by playing Mario 3. But I won't know till I try, now will I? Dude, if I can just get to the part where the damn fire turns off again, it's over. I already know, you know? But I can't. I will, but I can't. Oh my god. You know what's funny? You can't really see my hands during this, but every time that I land on a hill, I let go of the keyboard to try to ensure that I don't, like, screw up. But it's like, I don't need to move my hands that much. I only need to move my hands a little bit. And yet, I do it max. What if you know what? I bet if I don't face the fireballs, they can't hurt me. Yeah, so that's what I have to do. I have to turn around, and I just stand still. And then I'm invincible. I'll never lose. I just gain more debt on my house that I'm carrying. This Beast of Burden. Is this a Beast of Burden? Good song, by the way. Damn. shit, dude. I'm sorry for those of you who are hoping to see me pass the first level in a half hour, because it ain't happening. Dude, all I need to do is stand still. All I need to do is let go. That one I goofed. I goofed. Up. Pop. Pop. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Today will be the day that my ancestors smile upon me as I beat Jump Off the Bridge, episode 13. What an unlucky episode, huh? So far. It was so close. It was so close. I think this level's harder than... If I did a tier list... I don't even have to do a tier list. I think I would just say, like, okay... How long did it take me after I understood the level fully, right? Because part of it is, like, fact-finding, and that's random. How long it'll take me to figure it out. But, I don't know why I thought that was a red. It was a debt sticker, but it wasn't. Here we go. Oh my god. Okay. Like, I can play, like, Dark Souls. Oh my god. Here we go. You know what's funny is that in, like, Elden Ring and stuff, I will, like, spend long periods, not even long periods of time, but I feel like I will find, like, a cheese before I find, like, I just, like, grind through it. And if I find a cheese, I'm like, cool, I beat it. I know some people, they're like, dude, they have to beat it. You have to, like, do it the regular way. 1 second. Take a moment. Recenter myself, 1 second. Okay. Posture, fixed. Distance to the keyboard, fixed. Okay, here we go. Okay, couple more tries. We still have the posture. The posture's still there. Once I lose the posture, it's over. Once I lose the posture, it's over. Once I lose the posture, it's over. We're keeping the posture. We're keeping the posture. It's okay. Hey, just keep the posture. You too. Out there, posture isn't as important as people say. It's more of a beauty thing. I don't know if anybody knows this, but having like a crooked neck or whatever, and like thinking that like because you like hunch over, you're gonna like die sooner. It's just it's more of a looks, you know. Unless you have like scoliosis or something. Oh my god! All I had to do is not walk. Land directly on the fire, it will work for me. For sure. I like how at the beginning of the episode I'm like, there's no way I'll ever let go of the right button. Because if I do that, I would lose. Boy, was I wrong. I should have done that at the start, huh? The more you know. But you know. Here we go. Okay. 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 Here we go. Here we go. You know what's funny to think about? Is that, like, back in the day, a lot of content was, angry men playing video games, I have a new strategy. I only jump and go forward when there's a fireball. Other than that, I stand completely still. But it doesn't work. So we won't do it. But, so like, what happens to that? People are still angry, obviously, in playing video games, you know what I mean? But, where did they go? Where'd all the angry men go? They drink too much, like, soy? You know what I mean? They drink too much soy, they can't get angry anymore? One second, I gotta itch my arm. I'm just gonna get a better RNG seed. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. This is it. This wasn't it. Here we go. This one. I'm feeling it. Here we go. We're feeling it. It's over. It's over. We got it. This try right here. Nope. This one. Here we go. Yikes. That was a tough one. Because, like, I was on top of a hill. And I needed to jump. So it was like, do or die. And I chose die. Because actually, do was die the whole time. No! Dude, oh my god. That was the one point I needed to make it to like, do it. Oh, I'm losing the posture. It's over. I'm getting cooked by the fire. I'm getting cooked by the fire. If I'm already on the hill, why does walking over the hill hurt me? You know? Yikes. Yeah, so anyways, prepare for the Mario 3 speedrun where I beat the game in 1 hour. I bet well, if you use like the flutes, you don't have to do it, probably like 16 minutes or whatever. I don't know what the speedrun time is, but that sounds, in my head, that sounds correct. I feel like if I just got good at the like final whatever levels, I could probably beat it in like an hour, easy. Probably less than that. With the flutes. I would probably want to go through and like beat all the worlds. For real. That was the one. If I made it past that, I think the fireballs would turn off. At least that's what it seems like. But yeah, I've enjoyed the game up to this point. By the way, I may be an angry man playing a video game, but I do enjoy the game. It's not quite my cup of tea, but we're here to grind. But anyway, so damn it. One of these days, we'll see the end of the level. Oh god. Dude, it's already, I just looked to see how many minutes in of this I've provided, and it's almost 40. Let's try to beat her right here, this one. Damn, dude, I'm really milking this. I should just finish the level. I need to stop milking it. It's not my cow. It's not my udders. You know what I mean? I stood still for the fire. Maybe I'm just mentally not okay today. I think I'm okay with that. You know what I mean? It happens to the best of us. Maybe, well, there's too many fireballs. Maybe I just stand still and I just do fireballs for a bit. You know what I mean? But like in that scenario right there, right? Like, okay, I had to jump. There I had to jump as well, like on top of the hill, right? So it's like, okay, I have to hold right, jump. I'm sure I could have just empty air jumped, but I didn't. Here we go. I should just stood still. I knew I should have. Why is this? You know, I always say this phrase, right? That every dog has his day, and today I'm not a dog. But my name is Sam Doggin, right? But the thing is that like that phrase to me rings true, and I've had a lot of these like I'm not a dog days recently, and it's just, you know, it happens. And I think part of life is just accepting it. And so like maybe right now I'm just working through it. Just working through some bad whatever, you know? And I'm sorry that I couldn't beat the level. I apologize to you, the viewer, for not beating the level. I will continue to try. I will continue to grind. But here I am. You know? And sometimes you just have to do it like that. And you can do that with anything in your life, you know? Every dog has his day, but today you're not a dog. You just didn't have a chance. But you still try. You're still a person that can try. You're just not a dog having a day. So, if that's smart, somebody put me in a book, please. I would love that. I'd love to be put in a book, immortalized in a book where I say that. If anybody writes any fiction or anything, like, have a character say that. And just, like, send me a YouTube DM or something. They don't even have those anymore. But, leave a comment down below if you put it in your book. Yeah, and have the guy also not able to, like, jump at the right time, too. And he dies. Whatever guy says that, he just jumps at the wrong time. And then that way I'll know that it isn't, like, a coincidence. Unless that becomes even bigger of a coincidence. That'd be crazy. Holy shit. Yikers. Yikers. This is all I have to say anymore. Oh. You know what's funny is that there will be levels released on this in the future, and I'm sure I will have to play them. Well, I'm sure I will play them, is what I mean to say. But, that'd be cool. And then I'll be like, I can't jump. It'll be the same thing. You just take this screen, you change the setting a little bit and the stuff going on, and you go like, here you go. This is my Let's Play, and it's just like, you just put the screen, I make the same random, like, commentary where I'm like, yeah, you guys ever have a bladder? And it's like AI. The bladder is, not me talking, but we could do that too. But an AI bladder sounds pretty cool. Like, you just have to, like, ask it how much you have to pee. And there's no better way to do it. Doctor's like, well, this one ChatGPT made works really well, but it has to take voice commands. So you have to, like, be in a restaurant and be like, do I have to pee before we leave? And you have to be like, bladder, do I have to pee before we leave? And it'll be like, your bladder is 47% full. That'd be cool. You guys ever play XCOM? That's what I've been playing in my free time. XCOM Enemy Unknown. Well, actually, no, I'm playing XCOM 2. That was pretty cool with the War of the Chosen DLC. That's nice. It's a fun game. I did play it like upon release, and I didn't like XCOM 2 upon release, and I added mods to make some of the timers, because they had like really bad level timers whenever the game was released. You know what I mean? So like they had really bad timers at the beginning, and yeah. So I used some mods to remove them, and then they kind of patched and they made it better. And then I think I did like a full playthrough of the like real game. That was fun. And then the DLC came out, and they added like all those extra like, classes. Those were, some of them are like, they always feel kind of broken whenever they're doing their thing. But like I just had one where like I just didn't, I don't know. It was a skirmisher, if anybody knows what that is. But like normally they have like these abilities that are like, oh yeah, triggers. One of his abilities triggers after he gets shot, or like the enemy can panic. I don't know what the percent chance is, but dude, he got shot so many times and it didn't trigger one time, and they just died from a crit at some point. It's like I don't know. He was like the max level too, and it was like just the weirdest thing where he just like wasn't hitting any shot. It's just he was not a dog, you know. And you could tell he was not having a dog that day. Dude, maybe I won't stop till I beat this level. I don't care what goes on in my life. I don't care if, like, you know, everyone around me starts exploding and they're like, Sam, you just have to get off the computer and we'll stop exploding. I don't care. You know what I mean? I just want to grind. I just want to grind this level and just be done with it, in a sense, because it's just letting me know that I shouldn't play video game that requires action today. But I'm probably still gonna do that. It's part of like my wind down ritual, you know, to do some stuff like that, to like just play some games. I always kind of looked at it negatively, but then like I kind of recognize that, like, you know, everybody's got something that they do after work, and like this is like, if I want to like wind down, have like a good time, and like have something that I focus on, I do enjoy playing video games. It's not, it is like in a sense a waste of time, and there are more constructive hobbies out there, don't get me wrong. But you know, this is like what I enjoy. I enjoy playing random video games and experiencing these like things that people have created, and I like it, you know. So kind of the thing that I do is do this. Damn, dude. But this game, specifically this level, you know, what levels did I complain about, right? Bees, Streamer, I felt like I beat that one faster than any of the other ones, and they were not that bad, you know what I mean? Any level in which I can, I don't know, I can kind of strategize a little bit more, whereas this one, it's more reaction based. I feel more confident, I guess. Like the B one, that one I should have just gotten better. The streamer one, I eventually figured out there's like bits of randomness. Like this one's just kind of like random in a sense, and so I don't feel like I can mentally prepare myself for anything. So it's just like, okay, just hit the buttons correctly, Sam. Just do it. I thought I made it past that hill. As long as I'm dying to fire, I don't feel as bad, but like whenever I die to hill, it's like, dude, I shouldn't have woken up this morning. But yeah. Here we go. Ooh. Dude. Okay, did I need to jump over it at that point? Or did I actually just like not, did I move? It didn't seem like I was just letting the hills take me. I wasn't trying to like sneak forward. I didn't feel like I did. Maybe I had to have though. Like if I get that far again and the hill trips me, I might do something. I might drink another hydrogen tablet. I might go refill my water and drink another hydrogen tablet and soak. Do you know how bad I have to pee right now? Very. You know how like people talk about, and I do this myself, like where you're concentrating on something so much that it's overthinking it. And I know I'm doing that right now. You know what I mean? I know that's what I'm doing. But dude, I don't know how to unconcentrate right now. Here we go. I just needed to not do that. Would have been okay. I just want to get to the part where the fireballs stop. And then I want to go AFK. I don't care about the house debt. You know what I mean? I'll put it on a credit card. That's wise. I thought I died in the last one, so I just stopped hitting buttons, but you know, that's just the mentality right now. That's just the mentality. Right now, I'm mentally, physically broken. I did go to the gym before this. So at least I have something going for me. You know what I mean? I did do like a good workout. Did chest. Did some chest press. Did some, I did some rowing as well. Which, was cool. I love rowing. That's like my favorite exercise. I don't know why. But, makes me feel good, the rowing. You get a little sore from it. It's like on your back a little bit, but it's, I don't know, it's a good soreness. Brother Christ. But, you know. Oh my God. But yeah, no, I think I lost the concentration war actually on this run. I'm not gonna lie. I do feel as though I've just lost this, like, day. In a sense, I feel like I've lost the last few days. But I'm still trying to be, like, mentally strong. But also admitting to myself that, like, hey, dude, it just isn't happening in the last few days. Why I didn't upload, partially, is because I just, I don't know, the mental load, I had a lot going on too, so it's like I have a bunch of stuff to do, and so it just wasn't, it didn't feel right to, like, come home and, like, I don't know, like, record an episode. I had, like, you know, stuff going on, so I don't know, it just, wasn't the time. Wasn't a good time to do it, you know. So I decided to do it today, but it's still like you know, we're just gonna have fun. Happens to the best of us, really. But here we go. But you know, brother crashed. Well, I mean, like, I'm gonna do an hour, so we got 5 more minutes to beat the level, dude. But I'm hoping. I'm really hoping. That would be sad. I would be sad if I didn't beat the level in 5 minutes. But I'm, you know, in a sense, it happens. I can get roasted later, it's fine. You know what I mean? People roast me. Friends of mine or whoever watches this in the future will be like, dude, why did you spend a whole level on like a whole episode on like the easiest level? I could do it with my hands behind my back and using my tongue to press the keys. If you can do that, yeah, that'd be great. Come over to my house, come and tongue punch my keyboard, and I'll let you. I'll get the Lysol out afterwards. Actually, I don't even care. You know, if the level's beaten, the level's beaten. I don't even need the Lysol, dude. I'll take the saliva. You know? But, if you can't beat the level, then I guess maybe you is me talking to myself, because I'm just saying these things. In reality, whenever I say you, I mean like myself. Like I'm the one who feels like I should be able to beat this level with my hands tied behind my back and using my tongue on a touchscreen iPad 40 feet away with like Bluetooth latency. But I'm saying you because that makes it seem like I am better at this than I am, or something. Makes it seem like, you know, no guys, it's actually really hard, but I don't actually think that. I think this level should have been simple today. You know what I mean? But, you know, we're here. We're grinding. I can't go to the next one until I beat this one. You know what I mean? To give myself some dopamine in the last 2 minutes, I'm gonna just I'm gonna give myself one chance to beat like a level that I choose of not the first like 2 levels. Like it can't be like the ones where you just automatically win. But it's like, you know, what does the debt have to do with all this, by the way? He doesn't do anything to me. His money doesn't mean anything to me. Some days are losses. And that's okay. Oof. Yeah. No, it's feeling like we're I'm giving up on myself, even though I'm telling you and myself. Whenever I talk to you, as I just stated, I'm really talking about myself a lot of the time. Telling myself these things. But you know, I just feel as though, in a way, I've mentally, not even mentally, I do want to complete the level. But it's just like the last few days, like I went on a rant earlier, you know? They just haven't been very good to me. But here we are. Okay. We're at 59 minutes. Here's what we're gonna do with the last. Okay. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go back to the menu. And we're just gonna do something to feel good about ourselves and give it a one shot. I want something that's reasonably difficult, though. I do. Okay, if I can be dragon in like a couple, I'll give myself like 3 or 4 lives here. That's 2. Okay. So I can do something. Okay, I can beat a level. All right. I needed to prove it to myself. That was from me. I'm going to take this. I'm going to throw it over here. Actually, I'm going to take it with me. But with that, hey, sometimes we have bad days, but I'll see you next time.